Hello, good evening and welcome to the Little Farmer's Farm. I've got my earphones with me, Guru MURPHINDA. Now, we're going to be starting off some, well, we're not actually going to be starting anything off today. We're going to be planting out the Broard beans, the FAVA beans, that we started about 3 weeks ago. Into the planting stations outside on the little farm. So yeah, enjoy that. But we're going to be freeing up the pots that they're actually in at the moment are going to be freed up for starting off the cucumbers with. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. If you do like it, please comment, like and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, please hit the bell notification button so you don't miss another episode. All right, take care, boys and girls. Catch you in a bit. Hello. Bit of a change of angle today, lads, because the sun, lads and lasses, that is, obviously, because the sun is over this side and it's blinding me. I can't actually see where you turn the camera on. So anyway, that's besides the by. I want to start some of these off today. Some cucumbers. Okay. So we've got the Passandra, a heavy cropping all-female type, a good pickling onion, a good pickling cucumber. And then you're going to get 4 seeds in that one though. I hadn't spotted that when I bought them. £3.60 for 4 seeds. Holy moly. I hope they are an heavy cropper. And these are Telegraph improved, dark green flavoursome fruits. They get quite long. We got, I think it was, the longest one was 21 inches last year with these Telegraph. So we're going to be growing some of them. I wanted to get about 8 of these. And obviously I've only got 4 of those, so altogether we're going to have 12 cucumber plants, yeah. But I need some of these pots. These are like 5-inch pots, these 5-inch square. But the ones I've only got a couple left there, and they're split. But fear not, dear viewer, I have a cunning plan. A census taker tried to test me once. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. That was Hannibal Lecter. Very poor impression of him. But a week is a long time in gardening, in grow your own. And we've got these Broard beans, Bunyard's Exhibition, fava beans to you Americans. And as you can see, they're bursting the britches. They're actually hitting the top of this, and so those are actually, I would say, ready for planting out. And I've got just the position for them. I've got 4 of the 5-inch. There's actually 3 there, but I've got another one over there. So I've got 4 of them, and they'll be all right for the ones that I've got 4 seeds for, the Passandra or whatever they were called. The Telegraph are going to go into these ones, which are only sort of 3.5-inch pots. So I might need to pop them on before finally planting them out. But they shouldn't be too bad in those, the Passandra. So we're going to get them. But I'll have to empty those pots, obviously. So I'm going to get those out. I'm going to put them Broad beans out. They're going to be fine in there. Okay, chaps and chapettes, this looks like quite the bed. Just the bed for the job. Not too much in the way of weeding there. I just need to prepare it. All I'm going to do is going to give it a dressing and a light hoeing of blood, fish and bone meal. And then we should be alright to plant up in there. Okay guys, I've got 14 Broad beans there. 14. There's 2 more inside the polytunnel, but they're quite small. They're only about that size. Don't want to plant them out just yet. Give them another week or so in there. But there's 14 there that we're going to put in. We've got plenty more Broad bean seeds just in case we have any fatalities. But I think they're going to be okay. The weather's really warm at the moment, and the soil is warm to the touch. It's been 17 degrees C today. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's quite warm. So I'm going to put 6 along the back there, and then along here we're going to have 8, which will give us our 14. So I can either put more Broad beans in there, or consider putting something else in, some sort of companion planting with them. But for the time being, let's get these in so I can free up my pots. Alright, I'm here. We're going to give them a surface casting of the fish blood and bone. I hope we can make that out because I'm blinded by the sun, but fish blood and bone, finely ground, is going to be cast across the surface and then mixed in a bit. I'm just going to give it a couple of handfuls. So our first 6 are going to go down this back end. And that's going to be worked, and it's also going to wash its way down. I know that this soil is pretty rich anyway. It's good stuff. So it doesn't need a spectacular amount of feed in it. But if your soil's pretty poor and there's not much nutrition in it, then you could give obviously a little bit more. But that's just in the first couple of inches. The roots will go down from these broad beans. If you have a look on the underside, trust me to pick one up that's not got any roots coming out of it. Yeah, you see that? So it's definitely ready for planting on, but I'm going to put these twin ones in, sort of like one there, one there, one there, get the 6 going across that way, and might put them about there actually, and we'll plant those ones in first, the 6. See if I can turn you a little bit. I'm hoping you can see this all right. Actually, I'm going to check. The sun is blazing my eyeballs out. It's really nice today. Right, so you can see that, can't you? You can see that. You can see that there. Can't you? That. Now, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making an impression in the ground. Let's dig it out a little bit. And we'll make an impression using a pot that is of a similar size. That one that was split before, do you remember that one? Split, wasn't it, before? So we're going to use that. Take out some of this bindweed, which is a pain in my bottom. Look at that. Whee! Underground weed. It'll pop up in a bit, that rhizome. And completely ruin my day. Ruin my day, that rhizome. So there we are. I'm going to get a teaspoon of the bloodfish and bone, put it into the hole, and then take the pot, what we can see. You see the pot? Let's put it up a bit. I don't think you can properly see what's going on, you lot, can you? Don't want to shortchange you guys. Get it, tip it over, and then it'll fall out with a bit of gentle persuasion. Look at that root mass. Now I know there's 2 of them there, but they'll be fine. I've done it wrong now. I should have made me impression, shouldn't I? Should have made me impression with my pot. I'll do you another one so you can have a see. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Because I've done that one wrong. Jump the gun. Jump the gun there, guys. I'll show you again on another one. This bloody sun's doing my head in, but we'll try our best, guys, to get the result that we want. Alright, let me just see. Very professional this episode. Can you see that? That sun is right when I don't want it, but I know what else to put you. Right, let's have a look. I think you should be able to see it from there. Okay, right. Get the hole done first, Tony. Get the hole done, lad. Come round here. That's better, I can see you now. That bloody DEA fella's not letting up, is he, his helicopter? He's trying to catch somebody. DEA's got it. You've got a couple of you got that music reference from the other day. I was singing that song, DEA. DEA's got a chopper in the air. Wake up screaming like I'm back over there. Learned a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? Never come back from Copperhead Road, Steve Earle, and the Steve Earle Band. From the late 1980s, that was. Bought the album. Right, so this needs to go into that hole. So we put our pot in the hole, with a bit of a push down, and then we'll ease the soil around it. Around our impression that we've made. Put a bit of blood fishing bowl in actually first. Give it a sprinkle. Get the pot in. Ease it around. We'll get a good water in afterwards, these as well, to get them seated. We are due for a shower tonight, actually, rain-wise. So that's good. Right, so there's our pot in the ground. That can then come out, and you've got your hole, which is the right size for this. Okay, so out she comes. This is the right size to receive that. Force it down. It's not rocket science, this, guys, but nothing is really in gardening. Otherwise, a thick get like me wouldn't be able to do it, would he? Do myself a disservice there. I'm a highly intelligent man, me. I tell myself every day, you're a highly intelligent man, you. An old root. I like getting my hands dirty. Best part about gardening, that, getting your hands dirty. So you just got to get it deep enough to receive the pot. A touch deeper there. That'll be fine. In that goes, and around we go with the soil backfilling. You don't have to worry if anything falls back into the pot here, so happy days. It's all good. It's all gravy. That'll do. Get a bit of blood fishing bone in. Blood fishing bone's a good sort of general purpose feed, really. I like it. Now tomorrow when I come back down, these will be sulking. But they've already had a bit of a soaking. Oh! It's the handle. The handle's bloody wrong here. I'm going to destroy my own plants if I don't watch out. Just because of the vanity of YouTube. Trying to get my belly tickled on YouTube. Anyway, there they go, they're in. And we'll firm them around now. Gently firm them in. So they don't flop over. Gently firm them in. You don't want to earth them up too much because it can. They're not like tomato plants, where the roots will grow. The roots grow on a tomato plant all the way up the stem. So the deeper you plant a tomato plant, the more root you'll get, and the sturdier the sturdier the tomato plant will be. Okay, so with this one you don't, with these you don't do that. No need to do that. Can be counterproductive, so I wouldn't recommend you do that. But they're in there, and they'll find their own way as they grow. They'll sort of nudge and push each other out of the way and what have you. So they're not overplanted then at all. All right, you happy with that? Thumbs up. God bless you. Yeah, so that sun was like right there, blazing in my eyes. I'll finish these off and I'll get right back to you. Now the soil's fairly damp anyway, but we'll give them a water in there, let them get seated, and wash some of the nutrition down by the roots. Like Monty Don says, always give them a good drink. And there we go, we've got the pots, 4 of those for the Pachysandra, and 8 for the Telegraph Improved. We'll get those cucumbers started off tomorrow. Okay. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss another exciting episode. Or at least I hope informative episode down here on the Little Farmer's Farm. Keep growing with your heads down like the sign says, and I love you all. Take care now, boys and girls, and I'll see you tomorrow. God willing. Ta-ra now.